What's up, everybody? This is Joseph Boone. Welcome to the Phantom Sign channel, and we here with more Seduce Me, the otome game. And we're still on Erik's route. I know it's been quite some few days, quite some few weeks, but, okay, I'm thinking about this. Now, we're gonna do the fast end. And by that, I mean, we're gonna, like, skip some parts that are new scenes, but we're also gonna keep the parts that Erik are in. So, yeah. So say like there's a scene where Erik's in, I'm gonna get to read that all over again. So, yeah, the reason why, because I don't know, I've been looking up like how to do this properly, like read the whole entire story again, or just skip the parts and look into new parts. So, you wanna know? I'm gonna try and just skip some parts. So, this time we're gonna pick this one. I stayed in the dining room knowing that the tables had to become a buffing table. As I looked around the room carefully, I noticed the floor needed waxing and the tables survived needed major duties. Erik came down next to me, lowering a small mop and bucket. He had brought it into the floor and rolled his sleeve up high on his arms before looking at me with a raising eyebrow.
Are you sure you want to work with me with cleaning this place up? It'll be a lot of cleaning and tidying. Plus, we have to move the chairs to the corner.
Okay. I stood my head around my sleeves and walked to the table, grabbing a hold of a chair. I think I can handle lifting a couple of chairs and moving them. Erik smiled at me with a soft chair before following my lens after we had moved all the chairs to the corner of the room and had begun cleaning the room and the table. Slightly consuming at the air as we both forced on cleaning, I decided to start mopping the floor, but as I stepped towards the bucket, my foot rolled over a small, fluffy adjacent causing me to slip. Ah! Before I hit the floor, however, I wound up in the arms of Erik, staring at him in a dancing like doing while gathering into his shirt. What are you doing? Get the light off. I didn't ask for no practice. He just in the hallway tried to cut all the lights on. Alright. What? Ask it. Don't ask your mom. Don't ask your mom. Okay, that's what I was saying. Before I hit the. Okay, yeah.
Are you all right, Princess?
Just nod. All I could do was nod as I stared at Erik. He was gently concerned. There was no fear or mark on his face. It was cute to see a new side of him. Erik let out a small sigh in relief.
That's a relief. You didn't twist your ankle, did you?
Now I'm fine. Gently, I felt Erik's arm sticking under my knee, so he couldn't lift me up. Bradley style, I grabbed tightly into his shirt before he set me on the table and kept down to look at my feet. I am really fine. Erik didn't smile as he gently looked at my skirt lightly, matching them to tests for pain. I didn't feel any pain. I felt pleasure. I bit my lips as Erik gently measured his fingers over my skin. I had foot messes before, but Erik had amazing skin. Each touch and passing sent a wave of pleasure running up my spine. I had to fight to hold back I was moaning. Eric's face didn't shift to my mischievous or seduce. It reminds me as concerned as ever. He was full of surprise. Ever, he finished looking over my feet and smiled in relief. He slowly stood up and smiled his usual smile at me with a small giggle.
You were right, Princess. You were fine.
Okay, let me skip this. Alright. As you're ready. Yes, I am ready. They said, to be honest, I know. I didn't feel confident at all. Something about tonight frightened me. I couldn't tell if it was the fear of my dad's or the guests that Dad arrived to visit, but sometimes something about tonight probably let me beyond nervousness. The other boy smiled assumingly at me, which made me feel a little better about everything. I looked at my phone and marked the time, almost right on the cue. The doorbell rang. I gulped. Uh,
I'm so sorry about your grandfather passing away. It
oh,
really
it's
hit
these
all of us
choices.
hard.
Okay,
Do you have college plans?
yes, I do. I feel like the questions come up one after another. It was tough to answer some of them because it wasn't about me, it was about the company.
What do you think will happen with the company now that your grandfather has passed?
What do you think of the philanthropic policy the company has?
Do you think the company should expand from just toys?
After the question stopped, I was back to bring by myself. Nobody Susie was middle in the crowd, and the Incubi was doing their job, so I was all alone in a room full of strangers. Thank you, God. It was unnerving to think about, but at least I wasn't being questioned left and right anymore. Suddenly, I thought my mom pushed her way through the crowd to me, bringing along someone I didn't know. Oh, wait, let me just skip this. Please place your hand in his. Something nodded to him. Andrew was slightly taken aback, but gently smiled, lowered his hand with a nod in return. My mom smiled at both of us, which made me suddenly concerned. Why was she so excited introducing me to Andrew?
So, you organized this party very well, Miss Anderson.
Thank you.
I apologize if I made you uncomfortable in some way.
Look at Mom face. She's like, really? Really? I'm trying to set you up with this young man. Yeah, Mom, but we're dating one of the demon boys right now, so I can't set my daughter up with this dude. Andrew didn't click nervously, bringing his soft fist to his lips to cover his smile, bringing before smiling at me.
I'm sorry if I seem a little forward. I've just been excited to meet Harold Anderson's granddaughter.
Follow him. Stay put. I watched as he disappeared into the crowd towards the back of the house. I was worried, but I gave him his space and obvious in it.
He's not CEO material.
Hey, that because you... Oh, fuck. Man, rude. Fuck off, get out of my house. Okay, so we're here. Fuck off, get out of my house. Let's still be 5 seconds, man. That's all I want to
Whoa! Who let the bitch out of her cage? What is this?
Reverse harem or something?
Okay, so that's new. Yeah. Hey, we got some new dialogue here. Okay, so that's new. That's new. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's new. I guess if the skip button goes star, that means it's something that was new. Alright. Mallet Screw had me evil walk close to me. Duck. A duck's near, Mallet's incoming hand. I stared at his hand in his black bouncing blue. Okay, so this one probably what to do. Make some coffee, work on homework. Okay, we choose to work on homework, so explore the house, I guess. I decided it was a good idea to wander around the house. I never really explored much as a child, so there was bound to be new surprises. Well, coming on feet, let's go on an adventure. I stood silently. My room hoped that the boys were still asleep. I began to wander the halls in my end of the house, opening each door to find what room each door led to. Oh, okay. Quickly, I found an old office and desk chair set by the far side as a large bookshelf of documents and memorizing. Doors and nods incurred. There was a couple of pictures of me growing up peeking from the shelf as I walked further into the room. I don't believe I've been in here before. I tried to recall memories of ever seeing this room, coming up with nothing as a result. This room was new to me. Did I want to tour the inside? I'm curious. I gently opened the shelves and any drawers I saw in the room, and a couple of them was books and ever-skinned kins. I assumed they were used for my grandfather's toys, so I left them alone. One drawer, however, was locked. One drawer was locked. No matter how many times I pulled. Come on, open! Nothing, it would not budge. The drawer beside did reveal a laptop. Why is there a laptop in the drawer? I left it from the drawer and carried it over to the desk and chair. Opening it, it was a high-tech laptop with a results scanner as a locked. I was not sure whether or not to try to unlock it or not. Try it, don't try it. Can we even try that? I don't think we can try it. I don't know, maybe next time I come back in here, maybe I might try it. This time, let me just go try it, guys. Whatever was in here belonged to my grandfather. It wasn't my place to try it. Praise. I closed the laptop and put it back in the drawer where it come from strangely. Felt a wave of relaxing whipped over me, making me sigh whatever happens was arriving good. I mean, we got like more routes to go on, so more boy routes to go on, so I guess maybe in the other routes we might go try the password on that. I returned to bed, feeling the weight of the morning drink. Okay, so that's already happened. Say hey, don't interrupt them. Okay, so this time we don't got choice. Let's try to say hey. Do we have to interrupt them? I still don't feel right to interrupt them, so let's don't do that. Same. Okay, so this one ran into two pizza, cold sandwich, some cheese and rice. We picked pizza last time. A cold cutty sandwich? I'm gonna try this one. Because why not? I seem simply ham sandwich for all of us after I brought some potato chips on the side of each sandwich. I feel selfish. You say lunch had to be cooked. Okay, the same. Fine, one of the goodbye. I quickly rush by and gather a second food dish before handing down one of the boys. And there's Erik.
Hello, Princess.
Oh, free, I didn't read that, so, Hey, Erik, I got some lunch for you. He's like, you brought me a sandwich? And chips? But why is it cold?
Really? You did not have to do that, Princess.
So this time we brought food. Oh yeah, we did brought James food in last time. No, it's fine here. Erik smiled and took his food, eating a little bit before looking to the flowers again. Out of the curious, I looked as well. It was simply wild this and full of blooms. Erik stood his hand and chuckled softly as I joined him in flowered gaze.
Sorry, I was simply reminded of home.
Huh? Oh no, you're fine. What about home? Were you reminded of? Erik looked to the sky with a soft sigh and smiled before looking to the flowers again.
The castle, mainly. Despite us not being there anymore, it was still our home. We grew up there our entire lives as brothers. There wasn't a day that went by when we weren't all doing something exciting. It was an empty excitement, of course, but it was still something that bonded us all together.
He do got a point. About that. Erik sighed and tailed off, looking lost in the nauseating of his thoughts. I didn't know if I wanted to bother him while he remained something so obvious and important to him. Please tell more. We got the art with you have to tell us more about this bus because he'll give us a little information. Erik turns against to me with a sigh, surprising look.
You wish to know more?
Yes, tell me more. Why not? I'm really curious about the place you live in. Erik nodded before looking to the flowers again. After a second, he greedily looked up realized before looking to me again.
Would you like me to show you something instead?
Yes, show me. I held my hand and confused, but not nonchalantly what I was expect could not have prepared me for what I saw. Erik gently brushed his fingers against the pale tips of the dish, making it gently quick as its tips. At the Disney as normal silver, he pigtails shift from white to purple. The yellow grand gentle fades to a black hue as a stream begins to burn black. I could only stare at Erik, pulling the flower from its place and pressing it to me.
Watch closely.
I kept my eyes to the flowers as Erik began to mumble something. It sounds close to Lynn, but I was sure regularly the flowers began to grow in Erik's eyes. A small crystal-like spot flew up from the pink, realized and began to form a circle in the air. As the circle closed, the crystal filled with smoke, formed a scream of some sort. It was mentally, so I couldn't see anything. What is this?
Just watch.
I raised the eyebrow, but I followed his instance. Ever the mirror faded away, revealing a large throne room. It was all of stone and tile, with the throne itself covered in the red fur and gold metal. This man bringing him in a magic mirror. I felt a smile looked at the side of the throne room. Oh, hey! So he can actually show us what this place looked like before we ever get a vision from Damien. Wow, that looks amazing.
That's our castle. It's a wonderful place. Servants and parties galore.
Yes, we parties all night. Does your father sit on the throne when he's at the palace?
Very much so. He despises dancing and socializing, so he makes the throne his home.
Do you think he tells there now? Do you think he's still there now? Hold on. What time is it? Man. You. I might have snickered a small grunt with Erik because he hesitated before responding. Erik smiled only silently.
We don't know. When we left, we didn't look back.
Oh.
However, we are sure he's still there, since no one followed us out
I
of the
wonder, how
Elysian
long
Gardens.
has it been? Shoot. Did they just get out? Like, how long has it been? Is he still alive? Bet my lip maybe I shouldn't have asked. I felt really bad. However, I didn't feel it for long. The magic suddenly stopped and faded away while Erik dropped the disc. As the disc turned back to a white and yellow color, Erik dropped to his knees, growing pain. Erik, are you alright?
Yes, Princess. I'm fine. I just used too much energy, that's all.
I dropped to his knees and tried to examine Erik closely. His face was pale while his purple as in eyes shifted back and forth between purple and gold. His breathing was heavy, which concerned me. He used too much energy that may he need more.
Please don't worry, Princess. I'm fine. Don't worry your beautiful head about it.
Wait, kiss him. I failed to respond. I helped him. Alright, as Otome's father. As Otome dad. I let you kiss this man. You see that, guys? She need that before I'm permission. I grew casually at Erik's face and took his hand to mingle with mine, shifting myself closely. I brought my lips to his, put my lips in his and kissed him deeply. I didn't know if his would help, but it was how he got energy before. I shut my eyes, waiting for the train to feel to repel in my body. However, Erik grabbed my shoulder and forced me back. I opened my eyes and stared into his fingery golden eyes. In surprise at the same time, I nodded a pink hair run across Erik's face.
Princess? What are you doing?
I didn't know why, but I felt both angry and crazy at the question, as the look that he was giving me was when he flirted, was in his cocky smile from what I remembered. He took advantage of me when we met, yet now he was somehow acting indifferent to me. I grabbed his hand and removed from my shoulder, tagging my finger with his. I'm trying to help and give you some of my energy. You used your energy to show me that sign, so I want to pay you back for that, unless you don't want me to help.
Well, I've already taken your energy once before.
That was before. I want to give you energy now. Just let me. All of a sudden, I felt that familiar feeling of warmth run through my body. Once again, I felt my body suddenly heat up as I really quickly released my hand and swept them around my waist, down to both knees in front of me. He stared at me with a excited gaze and glowed my body to his. Erik learned his forehead to mine, laying the tail of our noses gently carried each other as he spoke.
You spoil me.
He's okay. Before I knew it, I was on top of Erik as he landed on the grass below. I stared hard in the eyes as he pulled me into a hard, passionate kiss with gentle hands on the back of my head. Erik hands resist on the smell on my back while I rest my head on his chest. I moved myself to stab his head to be comfortable and kissing. The energy from my body was slowly drained, making me feel light and warm. It was almost painful how comfortable was how well that was in this situation. Still, I had no regrets. I was enjoying every bit of this kiss. While Erik handled me, he gently rolled up both so he was on top of me, kissing me heartily and holding me tightly. I was tempted to swap my legs around him, but I reminded mindlessly forcing on kissing. It was better that I was on the bomb anyway, with my energy-lowering face from my body. However, he turned, feeling suddenly stopping as Erik pulled away and looked down at me. I stared up at him as we both purred for air. I had never kissed like that before. It was so lost in the moment I'd forgotten how to breathe. Erik, however, didn't move from me, but moving a stare of hair from my face, and I still felt those desire.
I'm completely full, and yet I still desire you.
I can't feel the hold of his mind. Every spell faded away, but I still felt hot. Something told me that I wanted more at the same time. I wasn't sure if I truly did want to give any more. Keep going. Get deep down in that.